What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to review the Toronto Maple Leafs 7-4 win over the Anaheim Ducks. Now, forgive me, guys, I'm a little bit sick, so if I'm not as enthusiastic during this review, that's why. My social media is on the screen right now. If you want to follow all that stuff, please do so. I tweet quite a lot. Yeah, let's just get right into this review, guys. This was a very back and forth game. Craziness. We'll get into it. Obviously, you can tell 7-4 score. Just craziness. We'll get into the goaltender statistics as I always do. Ryan Miller took the loss for the Ducks. 39 shots against, 6 goals against for 33 saves. Not too bad. He got peppered by the Leafs tonight. We'll get to Freddie Anderson more later, but he had 28 shots against, 3 goals against, and 25 saves before being taken out for Curtis McElhinney because of the injury. McElhinney had 16 shots against and 15 saves. But again, like I said, we'll get more into that. I have all the notes that I need on my phone here because I want to talk a lot about the game, and I have a special guest coming up soon as well. So the first period was kind of slow at some points, but then it picked up a little bit, and that's kind of the theme of the game. But Auston Matthews scored his 24th of the season about 6 minutes in, and it was a nice wraparound goal. Ryan Miller couldn't get to the other side of the crease. Just a nice goal, and that's how the first period was, just kind of back and forth. When it comes to opportunities, the Leafs looked like they were a little bit behind. The Ducks looked like they were doing pretty good, but that was all the scoring there was in the first period. The second period was a different story. This is when the game took off, lots of scoring. It only took 43 seconds in, though, for Getzlaf to score. That's his 7th of the season. Not a lot for Getzlaf, unfortunately. I'm a fan of his, but again, it tied the game at 1. The Ducks were right back in it. But then William Nylander went in and scored a nice goal. William Nylander, I like when he scores lots of goals. It looks real good on him. Jake Gardiner with the assist. Jake Gardiner had a great game. William Nylander also had a great game. Those two were fire tonight. Matthews was good, but those two were just on fire tonight. That was Nylander's 11th of the season, and it was 2-1. Then Raquel scored to tie up the game, and that was his 20th of the season. So again, it was a back and forth type of thing. Then on the power play, the Ducks got a goal from Case or Casse. I always say this guy's name wrong. Anyways, he scored on the power play, his 13th of the year. Just a real nice goal. And I can't remember around what time. Again, I'm sick, so I'm kind of off. But Freddie Anderson getting hurt in this period really sucks for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It looked like when Perry was cutting across the net, his skate came up and kicked Anderson in the side of the helmet. He was really favoring his jaw, so I'm hoping there's nothing to do with the concussion, and I hope that his jaw is okay and everything's good to go. Hopefully he'll be ready for the next game. If not, we can call up Sparks or Calvin Pickard, or I don't even know what I was just saying there, but Calvin Pickard. McElhinney could probably get the start as well if they really wanted to, so hopefully he gets better real soon. But Mitch Marner would tie up the game with his 10th goal of the season on the power play, just a snipe. They need Marner to get going, and it was real good for him to score. Then about 2 minutes later, Leo Komarov scored his 5th of the season on a nice tip. Jake Gardiner with the assist on that one as well. And you know, this second period was really back and forth, but it was also really chippy. There was a lot of hits, a lot of back and forth play when it came to out front of the net, and it was getting a little chippy. So I really enjoyed that. Then we get to the third period, and Raquel scored his 2nd of the game and 21st of the season. It was a really bad goal, sharp angle, just sniped it in the smallest hole possible, and yeah, it tied up the game. It obviously wasn't the best goal, but McElhinney came in cold. He made some big saves. McElhinney was fantastic again tonight. I believe his save percentage now is .932, obviously in limited action, but he had another good game for the Leafs. But then William Nylander, again, from a beautiful pass by Jake Gardiner, goes in, scores his 2nd of the game, his 12th of the season, Gardner's 3rd assist of the game. Just a beautiful goal. And Gardner's got to get some more credit because he's been fantastic for the Toronto Maple Leafs as of late. Then A beautiful play by Kasperi Kapanen to show off his wheels and skate. He was on the line there with Matthews and Hyman for a little bit. He sends it off to Matthews, and Matthews makes no mistake. His 25th of the season. Cappy with the great play off Matthews' skate, and then he just tipped it in. Just, again, a beautiful play. Then the empty net. Zach Hyman buried his 11th. Matthews was trailing. I don't think he's seen him, but in my opinion, if you miss that, if you try to pass it back to Matthews and you end up messing that up, then you look incredibly dumb. Because I know they probably wanted to get him another goal, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're getting the empty net goal when you have the opportunity. So yeah, the Leafs with a nice big win there. They really needed that one against the Ducks. I was really hoping they'd get it done. But now I'm going to hand it over to one of my good friends, SocalHockeyFan97. This is one of the best hockey channels out there, one of the best YouTube channels out there, in my opinion. You guys have seen him in live streams and videos before. Can you guys please do me a favor? His link will be in the description box, and I'm gonna, I need to remind myself when I'm editing this video, you watching this right now, you're editing, you need to put his link also in the comments. Make sure it's the pinned comment. I gotta remember that, so I'm telling myself right now, which is really weird. But SocalHockeyFan97, he's currently at 110 subs, guys. We gotta get that up. He's one of the best hockey channels out there. You need to make sure you go and subscribe, but I'm gonna hand it over to him to talk about the Ducks. I know he's a Ducks fan. Leafs win. Gotcha, buddy. 7-4 Leafs win. I just want to hand it over to him. Take it away.
Hey, what up, guys? This is Matt, or SocalHockeyFan97. I'd like to start by thanking AEP for letting me come on his channel. It's a big honor. I'd like to thank his fans also. Hope you enjoy what I have to say right here. So, a little disappointed the Ducks lost tonight, but I kind of had a feeling going in. Ducks are in a slump. You know, they're giving up a lot of goals lately. It's going to be a tough one. I kind of predicted the score close. I had the feeling the goals would go up for the Leafs, and they got 7 of them tonight. So we'll get into that. Defense was a little shaky at times, and we'll get into that. For the first goal even, Austin Matthews does get a beauty goal. He goes right around Kevin Bieksa wraparound and beats Miller. Pretty nice goal. Then start of second period, Ryan Getzlaf all alone up front. That line of Raquel pairing Getzlaf was pretty good in this game, and Ducks can hopefully keep that together going forward. That is a positive for the Ducks in this game. Back to defense, so Jake Gardiner gets it right to William Nylander all alone, beats Ryan Miller glove side for the first time tonight. The next goal, though, Raquel, once again with the Getzlaf and Perry line. Raquel kind of just was all alone up front. Gardiner didn't pressure him, and that was a weird play by Gardiner, but he kind of made up for it later. Next goal was by Andre Kasha, kind of flying under the radar. He's not having an incredible breakout season, but he is a good young player for the Ducks, and he was pretty good tonight. The next goal was by Mitch Marner. Kind of good to see him get on the board. He does deserve it. He is a really good player when he gets the minutes. Leo Komarov, going back to defense, he gets a goal tonight. Gardner just throws on net. No one is watching him. He deflects it right in, beats Miller. Then Raquel ties it. Once again, that line of, actually Getzlaf wasn't on, or Manson got the assist along with Perry, who was really good in this game. And then again, Gardiner gets a Nylander breakaway, beats Miller, glove side again. Leafs take the lead. And then it was, Ducks had their moments, but after that, the Leafs you kind of had the feeling, okay, they're going to take this one. Kapanen, good to see him in the lineup, just throws on net, hits Matthews' stick, hits the post, goes back to, or hits his skate, goes off the post, gets on his stick, and it goes in. Sorry. And then Zach Hyman buries it. Another big thing that happened tonight was the Anderson incident. I know Perry could be a jerk, especially to goalies, but after it happened, he kind of tripped over Hainsey's leg and kicked Anderson in the head. He went over to see if he was okay afterwards. I know a lot of Leaf fans aren't going to be happy with that, but I really think, he did not intentionally do that. Perry, I will admit, when he does stuff like that, but I think that was not intentional. He kind of, like I said, he tripped and kicked Anderson, and I hope Anderson's okay and can play and beat Nashville this Wednesday. As for the Ducks, hope they can pick it up and take out Buffalo tomorrow. It's kind of tough to know who's starting with Gibson injured and Miller's giving up all these goals, so we'll see. So yeah, good luck to the Leafs Wednesday, and I hope the Ducks can get a win. And if you want to check out my channel, that'd be awesome. I talk all teams, mainly the Ducks, though, but I try to expand it. So, yeah, thanks, AP, again. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you very much, SocalHockeyFan97. Really appreciate it. Like I said, guys, make sure you go and subscribe to him. Again, I apologize if this video wasn't my best. That's why I had to bring in my buddy there, because he's one of the best channels. He'll boost it up for me, and he's a great channel, so make sure you go and subscribe to him. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. I upload daily. I also do some streams. So whenever we do that stuff, make sure you hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel. YouTube has not been sending notifications for videos, especially my videos. People are getting it like a day late. People are getting emails like 3 days after I upload. So make sure you hit the notification bell when you subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate that. Follow all my social media. Go subscribe to SocalHockeyFan97. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.